Now this next one is probably one of my favourite films in the world. Hello everybody and welcome back once again to another video on my channel. So today I've got a list of 6 DVDs which are really throwback films which some of you might have not heard of or haven't heard of in a while or seen in a while. So I feel like I should bring them to your attention because they're really good films, and if you haven't heard them you should definitely go check them out. So the first film on my list, we have the original BFG.
Now then, what has us got here?
You're really not going to eat me?
I is the big, friendly giant.
So this one is really old. Obviously it's way before the cartoon version is just as good as, if not better than, the remake. So obviously it's the original and it's a cartoon, and it's got David Jason does the voice of the giant in it, and it's just such a cute film. Obviously I think cartoon looks a bit different than CGI and live action because it's like all like the same, and it's just kind of special. So if you haven't seen this, you need to watch it, and especially if you've seen the remake, watch this one because it's just as good, and it's Roald Dahl, so who doesn't love a bit of Roald Dahl? And this next one, it is Disney, but I feel like as it's so old, I don't feel like many people know about it. But that is Bedknobs and Broomsticks. So
What is going on here?
Soon, you'll see a world of magic beyond anything you've ever seen before. It's Bedknobs and Broomsticks from Walt Disney Productions.
So if you haven't heard of this one, where have you been? And it's Disney. But like I say, it's like really old, back when Angela Lansbury was probably in her 20s. So that's how you know how old it is. And it's got that guy from Mary Poppins in it. So back when he was in films as well. So that's how old it really is. But obviously it's about like a magical bed knob that if you screw it onto the bed, it takes you to the land of cartoons and stuff. So if you love a magical witchy film and listen to it, I believe they're remaking it with, I want to say Kate Blanchett, I might have made that up, but as the main witch lady. So if you haven't seen this, then you need to go watch it because it is amazing. It's one of them like kind of unmentioned Disney films that are really amazing. Now this next one is probably one of my favourite films in the world, and for some reason I only ever had it on video, and then I never found it on DVD, and then magically I found it in the pound shop of all places on DVD, so of course we had to get it, and that is Help, I'm a Fish.
Have you ever wondered what it would be like to see the world under the sea? Well, Fly and his friends are about to find out and drink a potion that sends them into the ocean.
Stella, Fly?
What happened?
Help! I'm a fish.
We're fish. Isn't that cool?
So if you've never heard this one before, basically there's these kids and they like go out one day and they find some magic potion in some man's lab. They drink it and they all turn into fish, and it is totally amazing. It's got, rest in peace, Alan Rickman in it. He does a voice of like the bad guy, but he's brilliant in it just like everybody else. So I grew up on this film. This is from 2001, so I was 6 when this film came out. So if you haven't heard of it, it's back. Also, I feel like you don't get many films anymore that are just cartoons, you know, like this and the BFG. Like they're all CGI now, most of them. And even if they are cartoon, they don't look as good as they do style as they do now, because they all look a bit too pointy and things. But I 100% recommend this film. It's got music in it as well, so if you love music. Alan Rickman sings a song in it, so if you didn't know about that, that's new information for you. There's like starfish in it, there's jellyfish. It's just a brilliant film, so 100% recommend that one. And this other one, I mean, it's kind of been redone like 5 billion times, but it is Pinocchio. And
in the imagination of every man,
We'll call you Pinocchio.
lives the possibility of a miracle.
Huh?
It's a
And this particular version is one that I grew up on, as well obviously the cartoon version, but this was like the live remake version that I grew up on, and it's really good. I mean, looking back at it now, he looks really creepy, because one of the things when you're a kid you don't really realise it, but it's actually really good. And does it say when this one came out? 1996 I think this came out, so I'd been like 1. But I actually only just recently brought this remake as well, because look how old this is, look how this DVD opens. I recently only just re-brought this because I was like, do you know what I haven't seen in ages? That Pinocchio remake that I used to like, and I hunted it down and I found it on DVD through Amazon, through, I think it was the second, I don't actually know, but I managed to find it, and that made me very happy. Because I used to have it on video, went back with it. And if you're young and too young on this channel, videos used to be big chunky black tapes that you'd put into a box and it would work like a DVD, but you didn't have a skip and a rewind and a pause. You'd have just a pause, and like you'd have to physically rewind it like with a button, and it would take a lot longer. So anyway, I recommend this one as well. I mean, I recommend them all, but you know. Now this one, literal throwback for 90s kids. Tracy Beaker, the movie of me. So this was when Danny Harm was probably, I don't know, 13, 14, and she's now like in her 20s. So this one, this was like a 2004, so I was been 9. And yeah, so Tracy Beaker, everyone knows Tracy Beaker. If you didn't know, she had a movie, and this is it, where she finally meets her mum, and her mum wants to take her away, and lots of stuff happens. So, you know, this is like one of them really good, like, makes you feel young again films, and it's amazing, like every film that I've told you about. And this last one, there's a couple of them, but this is just one of the many, and that's the Rugrats Go Wild.
The Rugrats Go Wild, starring Eliza, Tommy, Darwin, Chucky, Johnny, Phil and Lil, Debbie, Susie, Angelica, and featuring the voice of Bruce Willis as Spike.
I am so grateful. I don't know whether to give you a big kiss or just slobber all over you from top to bottom.
A kiss would be fine.
It's probably my favourite apart. Oh, see, I can't actually say that because I love them all. But I love this one of the most though, because it has got the crossover with Rugrats and the Wild Thornberrys. If you don't know Rugrats, like ultimate 90s childhood thing. And fun fact, they're bringing back the Rugrats. If you didn't know, they're making a whole new series and they're making a movie. But the movie they're making is CGI, so I'm not sure how I feel about that because Chucky looked really weird. But we'll have to see how it goes when more unfolds. But for now, these are the throwbacks. So this one, there's one where they go in Paris, and then there's just like the general Rugrats movie. They're all just equally amazing. But this one's got the Thornberrys in it as well, and who didn't love the Thornberrys and the Rugrats growing up? So, and this one was 2003. I'd been 8 when that one came out. So literally, I was very young when all these films come out. So that's why I thought I would feel the need to mention them all to you. So if you haven't seen any of them, then please do go and find them, check them out, buy them, stream them, do all the things, because if you want some nostalgia, there it is, go find it. So I hope you like this video. I've got loads and loads more films I could show you through various things. So if you want more, let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video, please feel free to give it a like, share it with friends, subscribe, and I'll see you very soon with another.